Anansi and the Magic Pot. Long ago, Anansi, the clever but mischievous spider, lived in a small village where food was scarce. The dry season had lasted too long, and the crops had withered under the burning sun. Anansi, always thinking of how to get by without working too hard, was desperate for food. One day, while wandering deep in the forest, Anansi stumbled upon an old cave. Inside, he found a strange pot with markings he had never seen before. Curious, he picked it up, and as he turned it in his hands, the pot began to shimmer. Suddenly, food of all kinds appeared: roast yam, jerk chicken, rice and peas, fresh fruits, and even a big slice of sweet potato pudding. Anansi's eyes grew wide with excitement. There was a note attached to the pot that read, "Say these words: 'Cook, little pot, cook, and the pot will give you food. But beware, for greed will bring trouble.'" Of course, Anansi, being greedy, saw no problem with that. He took the pot back to his home, singing all the way, "Me belly full, me belly full." At first, Anansi only used the pot when he was really hungry, and he enjoyed the feast without sharing with anyone else in the village. But as the days went by, he became more and more greedy. Soon he was calling on the pot to cook for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even midnight snacks. One night, as Anansi stuffed himself with food from the magical pot, he heard a knock at his door. It was his old friend, Brer Rabbit, who was hungry and had heard the rumors about Anansi's endless food. "Anansi, me breda, me no eat for days. Can you spare a little food?" Brer Rabbit asked. Anansi, not wanting to share, lied and said, "Me sorry, me pot run dry." No food left, but Brer Rabbit, clever in his own way, had been watching. He knew Anansi had a secret, so he waited and plotted. The next day, when Anansi was out of the house, Brer Rabbit sneaked in and found the magic pot. He called, "Cook, little pot, cook." And just like that, the pot produced a feast. Brer Rabbit took some food, but made sure not to overindulge. Before leaving, he whispered to the pot, "Stop, little pot, stop." When Anansi returned home, he called, "Cook, little pot, cook." But nothing happened. He tried again and again, growing angrier each time. The pot had lost its magic, and Anansi's greed had caught up with him. In the end, Anansi learned that had he been less greedy and shared his fortune, the magic would have lasted. But now, with no magic and no food, he was back to square one, hungry just like everyone else. Moral: greed can lead to the loss of good fortune. Sharing and kindness bring lasting rewards.